The Hundred Islands National Park, or simply called the Hundred Islands, is located at Pangasinan, Philippines, comprising exactly 124 islands and islets during low tide and 123 during high tide. This stunning marine landscape forms part of the Alaminos City. I have never been here, so we decided to visit this very beautiful place right after Christmas. We were expecting to do island hopping and visit the serene beauty of the secluded beaches, and initially, I was scared to bring our son here because I feel like it will be a challenge. And indeed, it is. But let me tell you, it is totally worth it. So come with us, and I will share with you our experience, how we went there, how much we spent, and everything else about our visit to the Hundred Islands. We left Cavite at 2:30 in the morning because it's going to be a 5-hour drive and we want to be there as early as 7:30 or 8 a.m. We packed rice and hot dogs for breakfast on the road just in case we get hungry. We spent 1,700 pesos on gas, full tank. Then other expenses during our travel would be the toll for Cavitex, Skyway, and Lex. We loaded our RFIDs for toll, so that's 1,000 pesos for EasyTrip and 1,000 pesos for AutoSweep. We arrived at Alaminos City at 7 in the morning. We went straight to our hotel to confirm our reservation, and they allowed us to park there even though we will check in at a later time. The hotel we stayed at is called Island Tropic, and it's just right in front of the tourism office at Lookup Wharf. We booked our room at agoda.com and we paid at around 2,000 pesos for 4 adults and 1 kid, and breakfast is also included. How's your travel?
It's good.
Before going to the tourism office to get a boat for our island hopping, we decided to eat at the carinderias here at the wharf, which has a lot of options and they were very, very friendly. It's much cheaper and the food is great too. We also ordered takeout for our island hopping and they packed everything nicely for us, including utensils and disposable takeout boxes. The reason we bought our lunch in advance is because it will be more expensive to purchase at the islands. After breakfast, we then went to the tourism office to book our boat. They gave us a form to fill up and make sure you fill this up for insurance purposes and for your safety as well. This is also where you make the payment for the registration fee, boat, and the deposit for the garbage bag. The reason they give you a garbage bag is for you to pick up your trash wherever you go. You get your deposit back as soon as you return the garbage bag with your trash in it. It's 200 pesos, by the way. So this is the current rates based on the tourism Facebook page of Alaminos City. We rented a small boat and the rent is good until 5 p.m. But should you decide to come back early, then that's fine too. They will give you the name of your boat. Ours is Lovely Joy, and you have to know this because when you need to leave an island, you have to scream out your boat's name and your banquero will pick you up. Our banquero is super helpful and very, very friendly. You actually have the option to pay for a tour guide, but we chose not to. Our banquero is helpful enough to give us details about the islands and where to go. We first visited the pilgrimage island, but you have to be ready to walk here if you want to reach the top and take beautiful photos. The second island we went to was the Children's Island because my son wants to swim already, and this is the best island for kids. No waves and not deep, which is why they called it Children's Island. The next one we went to is Quezon Island, which is where you can have a zip line, and the waves here are great. More people are swimming here than in Children's Island, and this is also where people eat lunch. We ate our lunch at their cafeteria and paid 200 pesos for the tables, as the cottages were full at the moment. After Quezon Island, we decided to visit our last island, which is Governor's Island. I know that there are more islands to visit if the weather is good, but the day we went there, the waves were too strong, so the islands were currently restricted. So we headed to Governor's Island just to take a look. And this is also where the longer zip lines are for the adventurous people out there. We were getting tired, and my son is also cranky already, so we've decided to go back to Lookup Wharf after Governor's Island, showered, and then decided to have a quick nap. At around 7 p.m., we went back to the wharf where the night market is, and this giant Christmas tree was lit. It was so fun. There are lots of food choices and even play areas for the kids. I wasn't able to take a video because I was really enjoying the moment since we don't have this kind of parks and bay walks in Cavite. We had our dinner at Trattoria Altrove, which is an Italian restaurant located in front of the wharf as well. And then after dinner, T and I went to get a massage at Lerad Nails and Wellness Spa. The next day, we had breakfast at the hotel. Then Drew went swimming at the hotel swimming pool, while T and I went to the public market to check what's in there. And of course, buy the famous daing na bangus, bagoong, and garlic longganisa. We left Alaminos at around 11 a.m. to travel back home. It was a very fun experience, but more than that, the view is breathtaking. The islands were so beautiful, and the place that I've always read about in books is there right in front of me.